Hey, this your girl Earl from Embracing Reborns, and Nancy and I, we're traveling for a week, and we left Charleston. Let me see what time we arrived at the Charleston airport 5:45 this morning, and we both left our house at 5:30, and we left Charleston to go to Charlotte, and from Charlotte to Seattle, and tomorrow we'll be going to I believe we getting on a ship and we going to not Germany. You say Germany, but Canada. I think tomorrow. But we just got back from dinner, and I just want to tell y'all a little bit about my experience. I actually haven't fly since the early '90s. Well, first of all, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, whatever you do, do not pack heavy. And what happened? She's like, Earl, you can check up to 2 bags, and you can take a carry on. Well, I had saw this 3-piece luggage set I saw 2 sets, the Juicy Couture one and the London Vogue, and I asked Miss Dawn and my sister for their opinion which one they liked the best. Everybody liked the London Vogue one, and I did too, so that's the one I went with. And when I went back to purchase it, they only had 2 of the pieces. The little tote one was gone, the one that you can put under your seat. But I went to every Marshall DJ Maxx, y'all, trying to track that piece down, but I didn't find it. But I got my sister looking out for it in Florida. But when she said that I can take another bag, so I said, well, I'll check those 2 pieces that I got. Because my sister said, Earl, the little one you got is a carry-on, but I'm thinking the carry-on is the little toy. But she said, no, you can carry the one on wheels. Child, I ended up checking in the 2 on wheels and toward the little one. Well, Charlotte Airport is so big. And the people that they had Nancy set up in a wheelchair, but legally, I am considered handicapped in the state of South Carolina, and I have permanent handicap stickers on my car, and I have my handicap placard and stuff. And like I told y'all, I got several herniated disc screws in my feet. I've had 10 surgeries, and I got a lot of medical conditions. But and I'm only 5'2", so these people that's walking, Nancy is tall, her daughter them is tall, and the people that pushing Nancy in the wheelchair, they're tall. So for every one step they make, look like I'm trying to make 3, 2 to 3 for every step. So y'all, when I tell y'all I was practically a cardiac arrest, by the time we got to out there, I said, oh my God, could we find a traveling sidewalk with, with instead of going up and down the escalator with a little side, you just stand there, the sidewalk just move you down the airport. She said, well, Earl, if stand sideways, because that way if somebody want to go faster, they can just walk past you. And some did, but I just could not keep up. And she said, Earl, we should have had you set up so you could get a wheelchair, and mom got a wheelchair. But I can show y'all, anytime from now on, if I fly, I will be setting up to have my little wheelchair thing done too. But oh my goodness, you had to walk so far to get to the next gate. And I said, Nancy, let's down the window. And then I don't, first of all, when I fly, I like being in the middle of the plane, so that way people in front of me and people behind me. And even I don't even go on roller coasters for this reason, because I don't like nobody taking me off the ground. And the older I get, the more, I dealt with a lot of patients and stuff that suffer with anxiety, but I'm telling y'all, the older I get, the worse mine is getting. I mean, and I told a lady, I said, oh my God, I put my purse in the overhead, and I'm like, I really need my Xanax. I need my Xanax. I can feel my pressure going up and everything. I like this. My anxiety is through the roof, and she couldn't have been no sweeter. She said, "Well, open your eyes," and she said, "Cause I'm sitting there. I mean, I literally could have ripped the seat thing from out the floor. I've been so worked up." And I said, Nancy, open the window so we can look out so we can see the plane take off. Y'all, as that plane start inclining, I said, Nancy, close the damn window. I can't take thinking it's about to kill me. Oh my goodness! But she like, just think of. She said, "You ever look at the little PBS stories and the little, the kids story, cartoon where like it's just like the Magic School Bus," and she just talked to me, and her voice was so soothing, and I don't even know that stewardess name, but I just truly appreciate her for talking to me and calming me down, and I got the menu, and she said, "Y'all want a drink? See, these are the drinks right here." And I wanted a cocktail, but I saw that the cocktails were $9, and I said, "Nancy, I'm not gonna drink because it's so early in the morning, but I can assure you when we get on the next flight, I can need one, just to keep my credit card out because I might need a few of them." And so when we get in Charlotte and got the plane to Seattle, I ended up Karen said, "Oh no, Earl, with the first class the drinks are unlimited. You drink what you want." I said, "What?" That first drink I had the vodka with the cranberry apple in it, and that was really nice. And then her and the girl that she was sitting next to behind me, they were raving on how the Bloody Mary was good. So when they served us our breakfast meal, Nancy got the omelet, and I ended up getting they had the Italian ham, the salami, and they had a boiled egg with tomatoes and spinach, and the cheese, the different. I had that cheese, please, and then you could get either a croissant or the biscuit. Now Nancy got the croissant, and I got the biscuit. And I put the butter, and then they had a soft brie cheese that I put on that. And then we both had a fruit plate too. We had blueberries, cantaloupe, honeydew, and pineapples and strawberries in it. So the breakfast was really nice, and I ended up having a Bloody Mary to eat with my breakfast. Well, y'all, that Bloody Mary was so strong. Shoot, after breakfast, I didn't even know I was on the plane. Bam, I was out. And I'm like, oh, the struggle is so real because that was a 5-hour flight from Charlotte, North Carolina to Seattle. And so then when we got to Seattle, actually we staying pretty close to the airport because you can see the airport right out. When you get on the elevators, you can see the airport right there because it's a glass elevator at the hotel, so you can see the airport right across the street. But we staying at the DoubleTree over here. But we'll be leaving here in the morning. And the worst thing I could have did, first of all, she said, "Earl, it's a good thing you are in first class because I'm going to tell you, if you been in coach, they would have made you either unpack your luggage, take some of that stuff out." Because me and my husband, the struggle was real even trying to get the luggages up in the U-Car, first of all. And them seats so high in his car, I feel like I'm being hung trying to get out of there. And those luggage are so heavy. I kid y'all not, my one luggage was, because the maximum the luggage could have been was 70 pounds. My biggest luggage was 67 pounds. Damn, you got so much stuff that you don't even have room to bring anything back there. Look at me at the airport. Oh, they got Mac. Oh, look at they selling some baby things. Look at all the stores. Damn, Earl, just come on, because you ain't even got no place to bring that. No carry on. You don't have no room in your luggage. I said, oh, this really ain't looking good for me already. This is not looking good. And that's what Bertie tell me. She said, "Earl, you pack light going and you bring things back. Can't be coming back." Nah, and I'm sitting there, gotta wait till Nancy use some things out of her luggage. So if I have to get something, I can put it back in Nancy luggage. Because I ain't used up all the space in my luggage. You see what I'm saying? A mess. And because somebody explained to me, all I wanted was to bring me some soda. I bought 3 different kinds of soda. I had soda vinegar popcorn, soda vinegar veggie chips, veggie straws, and I had a big bag of soda vinegar. I had to hold that big bag from Sam for this trip. And I had no space or room to tote my bag of chips. I was so disgusted. Now that I'm at the hotel, I had to pay $4.99 for 2 bags of these soda vinegars. Because that's why I go to the cruise. Me and Nancy in a bag today when we got back here. And like I said, we just got back from dinner now. Her daughter and them, they say they're going to walk around. When I tell you the climate is so different, we left Charleston. Mom, even when I called Mom today, and she said, Earl, it's so hot outside. The dogs just going outside running, peeing, came back right back. And because the thermometer on her thing saying 100 degrees, if it's saying 100 on the porch, it's probably like 90-something degrees there. And we out here, I think it's probably like 50 degrees here. So it is cold. But and the air conditioner on that plane is serious. I mean, serious. I was like, well, they really getting us prepared for this Alaska weather because I never see no air conditioning that strong. And then she showed me how to turn the air down. And then once he turned it down, I'm having a hot flash. So now I got to pipe it back up again. A mess. But let me show y'all this luggage. Let me flip this screen over here. And this is what you don't do. And y'all, look at my luggage. And every place, and just so happened at the airport, somebody had they had left one of those carts because I see everybody using the carts. So I was like, well, where do you rent those carts? And they said, well, I know you rent them, Earl, but I don't know where you get them from. And oh, thank God for that. And he found one that somebody just set aside. Yeah, Earl, you really need this cart. And they put my car, luggage, helped me get my luggages on that cart. And that was the best thing smoking for me is that darn cart. And even with this one here, I was like, we ain't staying there but one night. These luggage staying on this cart in this room. I feel sorry for you. But they got more carts here, so they'll have one for somebody because I didn't want to unload this stuff just to have to load it back up tomorrow. So, Lord help me when I got to go on that ship. Only thing we got to open is our little carry-on because we pack clothes for that for the day and tomorrow. And then the other luggages is for later on. But those luggages so heavy. See, I'm so used to always traveling with my husband. And prior to me getting married, I always had my boyfriend or somebody with me. So the man's always dealt with the luggage. So it didn't matter if I carried 10 pieces, I didn't have to deal with it. But now, yeah, I had to deal with my own. But they did help me. They was helping me. But oh my goodness, y'all. Do not do what I do. Because I even say when me and Mom come to Florida, I kid y'all, dog, we can come. When we come down there for Christmas, that's why we have to leave stuff to my sister and my niece for them to bring down when they come because we shop so much when we down there. We bring half of the house with us, not to mention all the dogs and everybody else. You got all the cages and everything. So when Sam come, I'm like, Sam might cost a pack of full up because you leave some of the stuff in the car, you take some of the stuff to the room. And Sam said when she came to our hotel room, she said, Earl, I don't even have an understanding how y'all break that much stuff for a weekend all week. It just don't make sense. But all my life, we've always packed like that. Even especially when I used to go to those hair shows, the girl and her boyfriend that wanted to ride me and my husband, and I said, girl, listen, the shopping is be serious when I do go out of town. So I said, we got room for y'all to get there, but y'all don't have room to come back. I'll never get to tell y'all how bad it is. Years ago, Dad had been in a motorcycle accident and he was going to his motorcycle chapter out in Spartanburg. He was driving his Gold Wing motorcycle, Martin Luther King weekend, and he blew out his tire, so he was bearing off to the side of the road. But a truck in front of him, they tires blew out, and a piece of recap come back on Dad, whereas Dad easing off to the side from his tire blowing out, and it ended up flipping Daddy on his motorcycle, and Daddy ended up broken his leg, his ankle, and his neck, and they had to airlift Dad from off the interstate to the hospital in Columbia. And me and Mom, we had Dad truck. I'll never get me and Mom Dad in the hospital, and we stayed down there, and we ended up getting one of them hotels because we've been we didn't have no family down there at the time, so we stayed. Oh Lord, I forget the name of the hotel. Because mom just fell in love with those people breakfast. And then we end up changing and going to the hotel where we can get a discount by the week because we didn't know how long we would end up staying down there because they had to find time to get Dad transferred back here to MUSC because that's the only hospital got a trauma unit and can handle Daddy kids. And they, because of all the Daddy size and everything, they really didn't want to touch Daddy. They just been trying to keep Daddy stable there, and then he can get back here to MUSC. But when I tell you, and with that accident, I think Daddy might have been in the hospital probably like 3 months or something like that, I think. But anyway, when I tell you, me and Mom did so much damage at Columbia shopping every day, where we would leave the hospital, we run there finding little shops and consignment stores and all kind of little stuff. So when time for us to come back home, y'all, I ain't even had room for Mama. They might step something Kim down there because Mom had to ride with her. Y'all, I couldn't even see out the back window. I couldn't even afford to back up and reverse. That's how packed the truck was. I didn't even have room to bring my own mama back home. It was a hot mess. So now all my luggage is to the capacity. Nah, I ain't got room to get nothing. This is already not looking good. And I can tell you in the gift shop here, I already see a t-shirt I wore because it was pink. It says Seattle, Washington. I really wanted that shirt, but and they got a pink Seattle bag. I would like, but I really don't have no room. Shit, the Earl, you can't get no more bags. You don't have bags. You don't have no more carry-on space. I say, oh, this already is not looking good already. And that's our first stop. But anyway, I just had to make y'all laugh. But, child, that incline and that decline on that plane is something serious when you suffer with anxiety. And look here, I'm a nervous wreck. It didn't even phase Nancy and Lisbeth because Nancy and traveled to so many different countries, and her husband and traveled so much. And as a matter of fact, the same cruise we're going on now, Nancy and been on this cruise before. But and this is a birthday trip for Nancy. Her 80th birthday trip, as a matter of fact. But so far, we having a good time, though. We really are. But like, I'm getting nervous. Nancy, like, I'm supposed to be here helping with Nancy, and Nancy got to sit there and console me because I'm a nervous wreck. Oh gosh. Now the cruise part, that's not a problem. I'm good on the boards, but that darn plane really about wore me out today. I tell you, not a word of lie. But the trick to that is, as fast as they can get that plane to settle in the clouds, get you a cocktail, and that calms you down real good. One or two will do you. But we went to the hotel downstairs, and I'm not even really hungry. I just ended up having me a chicken Caesar salad, really good, and that's all I had. Nancy had some French onion soup, but all the food and thing looks so pretty and nice, and it's a big restaurant down there. So we say if we can get up early, me and Nancy can get downstairs. Then we'll go eat breakfast. If not, we'll eat once we get on the ship. But anyway, just want to touch base. I'll be doing these vlogs every day. I wanted to bring a doll with me. I really was going to bring Image because she was the smallest one. Because I didn't want to try bringing the smart doll because I got Shonda one and I didn't want to, if my suitcase or something get lost, be responsible and have to pay back for somebody else's dolls. I left them at home. But I did, wanted to bring Image, but I didn't even have, not even a crack in my suitcase to put her, so she had to stay. So y'all would just be seeing just me for the next couple of days. So I just want to keep y'all posted, just vlogging every day a little something about the trip. But anyway, that's your girl Earl from Embrace the Boys. I just had to make y'all laugh this day one and it's already been a hot mess. But anyway, this your girl Earl. Thanks for watching. And also for anybody that is asthmatic, such as myself, um, you can order this case can from Amazon, and I think and it came with the wristlet strap, and then they say I have asthma inhaler inside, and they got smaller ones too with torture asthma inhaler, but my inhaler is in another part, but I need to put it in here. And these are my nebulizer medication things that I started traveling with the big machine. Nancy purchased her daughter purchased her one after I told her about it. But they got several different kinds. Oh, I just pulled the top off. Hold on one second. Which makes it so much more convenient. Hold on, let me pause. This is a handheld nebulizer machine where you would take this cap off, because I use the mouthpiece, and you would put this little piece here on the front of that like that, and you can do your breathing treatment. Now, it also comes with the face mask for an adult as well as a face mask for a child. So whether you the person's ill and they use the whole mask to heal themselves, or you got a child that got asthma, this is nice to have. And even if you got a child in school, they can always put something like this in their book bag. And because my mom did same shade of length, because my nephew is in college, and he is get real bad where he have to do breathing treatment, and it runs by 2 AA batteries, or you can link it to a USB port. And I can't remember if this came with the case of emergency thing, which I need to fill out, or the case came with, because the case is separate. The machine was one thing and the case is separate. And these portable nebulizers, they run anywhere from, I think, $29 to about $60, $70, I think, is the highest one I think I saw. This particular one, I think I paid $54, and I think this case was either 16 or 18 off of Amazon. So put in portable nebulizers on Amazon, and all the portable nebulizers are, Uncle Nancy got a different one. Hold up, let me just see something here. Hold up, I'll show y'all Nancy's. Hold on. See, that's the one Nancy get. And I almost bought the same one here too. But and if you did Prime, it came in one, you get it overnight. But that's how that one is. Because I say, because you don't want to take your big machine, and it makes it so much easier for you to travel with, and see hers too, with the batteries, or the and that's how you do the mouthpiece one. But it also comes with the face mask as well. So, like I said, they got all different kinds on there. But I wanted to come back and show you guys that, because I know a lot of people in the community, even some I talk to on the phone, they are asthmatic. And this is something nice to think, because Birdie was saying how she always have her little inhaler and the kids with her. So I said, well, you know what, that's what I need to get for the trip. But then when I thought about the treatment thing, this is nice to have. And it matches the tote that Karen got me from Italy. So it all just, blends in together. So if I do fall out sick on here, at least somebody can grab that out my bag and do me a treatment. And then I bought a little first aid kit. It's the little things. Doing nursing and stuff, I always think about things that the normal average person just don't think about. And then this is how my suitcase and thing blows up. But instead of me bringing my supply out the house, you go to the dollar store and you bring you want to get some Imodium AD, because when you go in different countries and stuff, you don't know, the water changed, and the food change. If in case you get sick or get the runs, you got that. You always want to take some allergy, because your allergy sinus medication, because you're in a different climate, different flowers are blooming. Because they got some trees out here that y'all will see in the pictures that we don't have down there in Charleston. But a lot of people have a lot of different allergies. So with that being said, that would help them for those kind of stuff. And I bought some tension headache medicine. I bought day and night cold medicine, because once again, we left Charleston and it was 90-something degrees. We come out here, we going into 40, 50 degree weather. You see what I'm saying? So in case anybody gets sick or get a cold, I got everything. I got my little wipes and all that stuff there, Lysol wipes, as well as sanitizers and all kind of thing I just bring with me. So I just tell you, because the COVID numbers are on the rise again. Now, I ain't bringing something in. See, this is the candy I tell y'all I had got. The Cowtails, which is the strawberry smoothie mini ones. I had those on the cruise. Oh, now let me make y'all. And see, this is the thing I carry in my pocketbook. This got your medicines, and then I got a little candy to snack on. And y'all know my little Ziplocs gotta have pink, so don't play with me. But anyhow. And these are the little travel Ziplocs too that you could then. And this is all like my USB cards to charge, keep my phone charged, my tablet charged, and things like that on the plane. Hold on. But y'all know, even though I didn't bring the doll with me, but I did bring something that for the channel. And this is the charging dock unicorn for your phone. And it charges like iPhones and Samsung. You can set your phone on top of that, and that charges that. And it's the unicorn. So these are all my cards, my earbuds. Like I said earlier, you need something with the strings when you're on the plane. So we got that. Then I brought an extra pack. And then, in case you get, this is another thing good to travel with, some ginger candy. Ginger is good for digestive problems and gas and things like that. You can have, suck a little piece of ginger candy, and that kind of takes care of that. So, yep, another little set of earbuds. But anyway, oh, this my Bible verse just came in the prayer for the night. But I just wanted to show y'all some things that you guys might overlook, or some things you may not even think about when you're traveling. But if you're traveling with kids or somebody elderly, you just need to make sure you have little extra things. But anyway, once again, hope y'all enjoyed this little vlog video. And if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Anybody new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Like I said, this trip I did not bring any dolls, but I will be vlogging my experience on my vacation. So once again, it's your girl Earl. Thanks for watching.